We will have Blake Gillis of Spencer, 39-1, a senior, against Bill Breedlove of West Des Moines Dowling, also a senior, 39-2 on the season. And we're going to feature the Class 2A match between Mike Humpal and Dane Pape. Humpal of New Hampton, a senior and a defending champion, 29-0 on the season. Pape of Macokota, 37-1, third last year, fourth the year before.
John, I just love this weight class. You know, this 215-pound weight class, one of the best additions that we have here. And it's just, got Cale Sanderson here. If you were this size, you'd like to be going against these guys, wouldn't you? Isn't this a neat, fun weight class? Fight all these high school fullbacks and linebackers going at it here on the wrestling mat.
Yeah, I think it's a great weight. I mean, 197 in college to a heavyweight, that's quite a jump, you know. Our heavyweight last year, Mark Knauer, weighed about 210, wrestling guys that are 270. That's quite a responsibility there.
Right, pretty big jump. And this is a rematch of last year's state semifinals, where Humpal won in a close 6-5 decision against Dane Pape. Dane Pape is the brother of three-time state champion Cole Pape, competing at the University of Iowa now.
Well, and Humpal is going to compete at the University of Iowa in football. Signed a letter of intent. State champ a year ago. Real contrast in styles here, Jim, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. I think it's Humpal likes to be out there in space, and Pape will be trying to force the action. And don't let that stuff in the middle there of his midsection here fool you. He's going to come at you the whole time.
He's a bulldog, and he's got a low center of gravity. Hard to get in on him.
Yes, and Humpal likes to be out in front, look for the motion, but at first glance, Humpal looks like a little bit like a 189-pounder, but got a big, long set of legs, real strong, carrying a lot of weight in that lower body. Now, Pape really likes to force the upper body ties.
Gillis has Breedlove down looking for the fall if he can get it. You know, Breedlove swims out of it, but Gillis gets some points out of there. It's a 4-0 advantage for Gillis of Spencer in Class 3A.
Gillis from Spencer, another big ranging 215-pounder. Now, two nice-looking shots by Cole Pape, Dane Pape, excuse me. And he, once he gets that underhook, he just likes to, he'll just start working it, tries to get you moving into him, and then he'll take the shot.
As Coach Todd Bauman told us, he's a go-getter. Pape, real competitor.
And there he gets a stall warning on Humpal. So Pape has really come out here and set the pace of this match.
Coach Bauman says that Pape trains year-round for wrestling, and that's what he likes about him. He says kids in Macokota just grow up expecting to be wrestlers.
Well, they've had a great deal of success in their program. Of course, their 4-time state champion, Eric Juergens, who went on to win 2 national titles at the University of Iowa. And you got a guy like that that's close and goes on that has success at one of the state universities. That's one of the 3 state universities in Division I.
Humpal.
Nice Granby roll there. I'm telling you what, that Dane Pape moves.
He does, doesn't he? A little deceptive when you look at him.
Yeah, it's got a big ticker. Big heart, wrestles hard.
Pape gets the escape and has a 1-0 lead on Humpal, early second period.
Just taking it to Humpal right here. Crowds, constantly works the head. And he gets off the mat, he's making an effort to go ahead and shoot Humpal off the mat, make an impression on the officials. And I think this is where some of the freestyle wrestling has come in. The stuff he's doing in the summertime, so much of that is the focus on what you do at the edge of the mat. Make an impression on the officials.
Pape leading Humpal 1-0. White is out in front of Langreck. White of Ogden in Class 1A has a 2-1 advantage on Langreck. And Breedlove trails Gillis 4-0. Gillis is Spencer against Breedlove of West Des Moines Dowling in Class 3A. Second period in all three matches.
Nice snap down. We talk in this sport so many times about heavy hands. And when Dane Pape lays his hands on Humpal, he's thinking to snap, he's thinking to move, he's thinking to shot. He's pushing.
Humpal won the semifinal match between these two last year.
That was a great shot by Humpal, but it
ran out of
worked off very well. Excellent balance shown there by Pape, and a great looking shot by Humpal. There are two good looking athletes out here at this weight class, giving it their all.
Humpal scramblers. 45 seconds to go, second period.
And just like a couple of boxers that have a pretty good exchange, they kind of go toe-to-toe here for a while and kind of collecting themselves.
Cheerleaders better get out of the way. Those two guys
I've never understood that, why they want to be that close. Particularly, maybe when the 103-pounders are out there, but not now.
Oh.
Here they go, 25 seconds left.
Gillis has got Breedlove trying to get some back points or a fall. 1:16 to go in the third period of that one. Class 3A, Gillis and Spencer got the fall. Blake Gillis and Spencer, and now Humpal gets two.
Just did a beautiful job of getting a shot, got around to the side. He had to battle it, though. It wasn't easy. Pape fought it all the way, but those are big points in tight matches like this. Points at the end of the period, takedowns, reversals without being answered.
Pape will start out on top and let him go. Now Humpal up 3-1 as the third period begins. It's been a good one between Pape and Humpal.
Yeah, these two guys have laid it all on the line here so far in this match.
Humpal won this weight class a year ago.
And I really like what both these wrestlers are doing as far as, Pape with his heavy hands and Humpal with his clean shots.
Now Langreck going to move on White. That match is tied at 2 with a minute to go. Gillis at the bottom of your screen, the winner over Breedlove by fall. And here it's a good one between Humpal and Pape. 1:25 to go and a 3-1 advantage for Humpal.
And both coaches like what they see. They want their athletes to keep doing what they're doing. They want Humpal to shoot and Pape to take the action to him. Move the hands, move his body. There it is. Nice reaction. There's a counter shot. Well, these guys are going at it. Whoa. There's a throw attempt. Nice job by Humpal, just balancing it out.
And he ends up with a 2 and a 5-1 advantage now with under a minute to go. And Pape might have been hurt.
Might have been hurt.
Like his knee.
Like his ankle or knee may have been twisted as he tried that upper body technique. It was all done through almost collisions. He just trying to redirect the train wreck. Those two guys were coming at each other. A tight match at 1A here.
Langreck and White tied at 2.
Third period.
18 seconds to go. Take a look at the injury. He's got his right knee twisted there. Just his toes caught in the mat. And he looks like his right knee.
Yeah, that could be any number of things. They're looking usually
lower too.
They're looking awful low on the inside ankle, and they're taking the ankle bands off. This might be serious enough to stop the match. And they're calling for the physician.
Cale, how tough is it? How tough is it for a wrestler in this situation who's worked so hard to get to this point to decide I can't go? It's got to be an awfully tough decision.
Yeah, man, it's kind of a nightmare to, you put that work in and then get there and have to fight injury. There's enough you have to, go against without that.
Yeah, I assure you, this decision's being made for him. He's not having a lot to do with, yeah, they're going to go ahead and count this as a default, so
it's a shame for Pape.
And I don't think that's so obviously the way Humpal wanted to win.
And there's a takedown in overtime. And Langreck of Turkey Valley, Jackson Junction, the senior, gets the victory in overtime, 4-2 over Dylan White of Ogden. And Mike Humpal comes over to congratulate Pape. I tell you what, classy gesture on Humpal's part. He's a champion for the second time in a row.
Well, that was a good battle between both those athletes, and it's a shame it had to end like that, but Pape, a good competitor, and there you see the celebration.
A great moment. Humpal. Let's go to the 215-pound weight class, and the award brought to you by Principal Bank.
Presenting the Class 1A 215-pound awards, Coach Dennis Myrick of Turkey Valley, Jackson Junction. 8th place, Roy Miller, Riverside, Oakland. 7th place, Kevin Trulinger, Mount Ayr. 6th place, Lauren Robbins, Belmont Clemmy. 5th place, Michael Buckland, Colfax Mingo. 4th place, Zach Wilker, Central Ocator. 3rd place, Kyle Olson, Underwood. Runner-up, Dylan White, Ogden. And the Class 1A 215-pound champion from Turkey Valley, Jackson Junction, White-Langreck.
And we want to thank Public Address Announcer Ed Winger for all his help with those awards. 2A and 3.
Presenting the Class 2A 215-pound awards, Assistant Coach Jason Wegner of New Hampton. 8th place, Jacob Combs, Algona. 7th place, Jason Kyle, East Marshall LeGrand. 6th place, Jacob Herman, Mount Pleasant. 5th place, Tyler Bloom, Atlantic. 4th place, Toby Jacobson, Harlan. 3rd place, Matt Kroll, Mount Vernon. Runner-up, Dane Pape, Maquoketa. And the Class 2A 215-pound champion from New Hampton, Mike Humpal. Presenting the Class 3A 215-pound awards, Coach Dave Schaefer of Spencer. 8th place, Stuart Nelson, Johnston. 7th place, Matt Smith, Xavier, Cedar Rapids. 6th place, Alex Canellis, Iowa City West. 5th place, Cameron Urias, Newton. 4th place, Avery Rogers, Marshalltown. 3rd place, Brian Stelly, Bettendorf. Runner-up, Bill Breedlove, Dowling, West Des Moines. And the 3A 215-pound champion from Spencer, Blake Gillis.
Blake Gillis, a winner by fall over Bill Breedlove in the heavyweight, or the 215.